Dark
I
Souls
wanted to
from
make
here,
that
and I'm
run
back
into a
for
star
another
blitz
episode Let's Play
player.
Final Fantasy X Remastered.
Show him the view
In
from the
today's
top,
episode, we
you
are going to be hopefully
know. But
doing
now
away
I know
with the
there's no way
remaster
home
after
for
our
me.
unfortunate
I'm never
defeat
gonna
last
see
time.
him
We were
again.
doing very well. We were
My
pretty
dream's
much
never gonna
annihilating
come
her right
true.
until the last moment.
So make me the faith.
So at the moment, I'm just skipping
I'll
through
fight
these
sin with
cutscenes
you,
again.
Braska. Then maybe my life will have meaning, you know.
Don't do this, Jet.
So I know we've
If you
already watched
live,
all these scenes in the last live
There
stream.
may
I'll
be
try and
another way. We'll think of
cut
something,
through
I
as quickly
know.
as possible.
Believe me, I thought this through. Besides, I ain't getting any younger, so I might as well make myself useful. Jet?
And this will probably
What? You're
only
not
be
gonna
about an
try to
hour
stop me
stream
too?
today because I've
Sorry.
got work in a bit and I
I
still
mean,
want some time to myself before I head
thank you.
off.
Braska still has to fight sin, Orin. Guard him well. Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
Lord Braska, Jet.
What do you want now?
Sin always comes back. It comes back
Unfortunately, I
after the
can't
calm,
actually speak
every
through this
time.
dialogue,
The cycle will continue and your
so we're going to
deaths
have to
will
just
mean
simply
nothing.
sit back and
But there's
watch.
always a chance
For the
it
moment.
won't come back this time. It's worth trying.
I understand what you're saying, Orin. I'll find a way to break the cycle.
You have a plan?
Jet?
Trust me, I'll think of something.
And the cycle went on.
We'll break it.
What? You gotta...
If
Here we
one
go,
of
I can skip this dialogue.
Me too.
That still won't change anything, you know? You'd bring the calm, and then what? That won't break the cycle.
Listen. You want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah? That is just not gonna happen, brother, you know?
if you want everything,
But
Now you're...
I give up. So what would an adult do then? They know they can just throw away a summoner. Then they can do whatever they like. You're right. I might not even have a chance. But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go. And what Orin said about there being a way, I think it's true.
You'll think of something?
Yes, I'll go ask Yuna Leska. She's got to know something.
You really?
I don't know, but this is my story. It'll go the way I want it, or I'll end it here.
Wait. You say it's your story, but it's my story too, you know? It would be so easy to let my fate just carry me away, following the same path my whole life through. But I know I can't. What I do with no regrets.
Right. What I'm actually going to do now before I progress is I'm just going to backtrack here a moment, and I'm going to use the save point so that if on the off chance that I do get buggered up by Leska again, we won't have to go through all that dialogue again, because it is going to get a little bit painful and relentless having to go through that dialogue every time. So if we just shove that to one side, I mean obviously we are still going to have to go through a little bit of dialogue, there's not much we can really do about that, but the majority of it's now out of the way.
Have you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
Might I ask something first? Will sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Sin is eternal. Every aeon that defeats it becomes sin in its place. And thus is sin reborn.
So that's why Jack became Sin.
Sin is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny. It is never-ending.
Never ending? But if we atone for our crimes, sin will stop coming back, yeah? Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
This cannot be! The teachings state that we can exercise sin with complete atonement! It's been our only hope all these years!
Hope is comforting. It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
No! Where is the sense in all this? Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died for them. Jack believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
They chose to die because they had hope. Yevon's teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope. Without hope, they would drown in their sorrow. Now choose. Who will be your faith? Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them, but no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No, it is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to give that hope to the people, so they would forget sorrow.
Wrong. My father wanted to make Spiro's sorrow go away, not just cover it up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father, I loved him. So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat sorrow in his place. I will stand my ground and be strong. I don't know when it will be, but someday I will conquer it. And I will do it without false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope. Well, I will free you before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better for you. Let me...
Now!
Right.
This is it! Now is the time to choose. Die
So,
and be free of pain, or
From
live and
last
fight
time
your
when
sorrow.
we took her on,
Now is the time
the
to
only
shape your
thing I would have
stories.
recommended,
Your fate is in your
Which-
hands.
I've got to admit, I didn't think about before I went in, and I was very stupid
Well, I'm
not
fighting.
thinking about it. Which I have actually looked
I
at
can't
this
believe
time
we're
round,
gonna
but
fight Lady
unfortunately I
Unalesca.
cannot actually
Give me a break.
give myself it.
You can
Is
always run.
Death Ward or Death Brood to counter the Mega
I'd
Death.
never forgive
Because
myself.
that's the only
No
thing
way.
really that was screwing us.
Not if I ran away now.
Because obviously if we didn't have to worry
Even
too much
in
about that, then
death,
we
yeah?
could have revived ourselves and kept
My
ourselves
thoughts
healed to
exactly.
our heart's content. Instead we're having to hide behind the Hellbiter.
This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
Come to think of it, I might have just had an idea. I don't know if it would work or not, but I may have to try it. Anyway, for now we're going to go with the setup we went for last time. Wait, what? Oh no. It seems I forgot to do my sphere grids. Last time before I started the stream I did my sphere grids, but this time I didn't because I was in a bit of a rush to try and get back to here so we could get stuck in and get on with things. I wanted to get haste on Orin as well, but I don't suppose it really matters. Going to go ahead here and take her out now, and then when we get through to the second stage we're going to need to remove our reflect, because otherwise she is going to start putting regen on herself. Although having said that, when she hellbites it's damage to us, so we're still going to be. Actually, no, we'll keep our effect up. So what I'm just going to do here, if I can just find what I'm looking for, just going to throw a mega potion at it. We want to try and keep all our HPs nice and high if you can. So it's that way when we get hellbited she's got a lot more HP to go through. She's being a pain. Doesn't really matter which spell we use at this point. Okay, so at this point we're going to have to start being a bit more careful. So I guess our reflect is still up then. That's nice to know. Let's see what this creates. Thanks. Wallet me and then heal me in the space of one turn. How about that? This is where things start to get a little bit irritating. Because obviously we can't heal. Yes, I know my gas is low, stop looking at me while I'm trying to stream. Bloody regen on there, I've only just noticed that. It's not healing it by very much so by the looks of it. That did though. Finally. Actually. Oh, excuse me. Right now that region's healing her quicker than I can remove it. I'm gonna have to de-spell it. I've got no choice, otherwise I'm gonna be here forever trying to get rid of this. Sometimes I really hate trying to get that blooming limit break. Right then, here we go then, the final stage. first thing we're going to do here is remove that regen, because she shouldn't use it any further now from this point. She's trying to be a pain in the arse. Right, I'm going to try the Yojimbo trick again here, I think. I'm going to try paying them a little bit more than I did last time. See if I can get a Zanmatter out of them and then we can end this. So let's give him that amount, see what happens. Yep, we've got a Zanmatter out of him, it's game over. So, as I mentioned in one of my previous streams, the way to tell if he's going to use Zanmatter is if he nods his head forward, then you'll know he's going to use it. I can't believe I had to pay him that much though to get him to use it. Daylight blooming robbery. But there we go.
If I die, so does the final Aeon. And with it, Spira's only hope.
Then we'll find Spira a new hope!
Fool. There is no other way. Even if there was, even if you did destroy Sin, you, Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
You, Yevon?
Zayon, forgive me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope. All that remains is sorrow.
Right then. We got ourselves a level 3 key
I can't believe what we just did.
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin, so it won't come back. And without the final Aeon.
Well, we are going to be doing that.
I don't know how just yet.
Not just yet. We're
out.
going to take care of the optional content first. Which is the painful part, because there's so much of it to get through. Right, so first things first, I believe it's up the stairs we need to go. Yes, it is. So if you go up the stairs, you'll find a chest that has the sun crest in it, which obviously is needed for the celestial weapons.
We must talk.
What?
There's something you should know.
I know. It's about you, right?
I am also an unsent. You are not surprised.
So I think we kind of worked that one out when we saw Orin get flung across the room by Lady Unaleska.
When Braska and Jekt died defeating Sin,
For it was her that killed Orin.
I just couldn't accept it. I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bavel. That's where Kamari found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died. I've been wandering ever since,
Never going to the far plane.
Aaron.
Don't make that face.
To be
Being
fair,
dead has its
our
advantages.
first clue should have been the
I
way
was
he
able to
reacted
ride Sin
when
and go
Lord
to your
Jestel
Xanarkand.
came out of the far plane
And
back in Guado
you've
Salam.
been watching over me since then, haven't you? Why? What's the big idea? Why me?
It is one of those things that is difficult to explain. Very well, I will show you. My memories.
Can I ask you one last favor? Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son. My son in Xanarkand. He's such a crybaby. He needs someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care of him, will you?
But how am I supposed to go to Xanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll find it.
All right. I will. I give you my word. I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Orin. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
That is why.
Right then, let's make our way out of here. Now, we aren't actually done here just yet. There is one more piece of business we have left to take care of here. However, we have to exit the area and come back in order to trigger it. And that is the destruction sphere that's in here. That's the last one we're requiring now in order to go and get Animar, which we won't be dealing with just yet because I need to make a few preparations before dealing with Animar. Now you'll be pleased to know that you only have to run as far as here and it will automatically take you out the rest of the way. And then if we just move forward a little bit here, we can trigger the next cutscene. And look who it is, it's Sin.
Dad? I know. The final summoning's gone. But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.
Aren't we the happy-looking bunch?
Frana! Frana!
Where? That all you can say? Why don't you think of something?
So by now you should also have most of the, well, all bar one outbed,
Any good ideas?
what are they called?
Come
Outbed
on,
climate.
help us.
And the last one
What do we know?
that we need to pick up
Sin
is in
is
the
Jet.
Omega Dungeon.
Thus you have a link, a bond with
So
Sin.
by now you should be able to
That
translate
may
pretty
be our
much
key.
any outbed that you come across.
So, what do we do?
We think and we wait.
Two things I'm bad at.
So basically then Oren suggests we just chill for a bit while we try and come up with something. To be fair, I think Oren's right in this sense, because we might as well take our time with this and come up with a good plan, because an extra day of suffering's likely to make a little difference. And I don't mean that in a bad way, or in a heartless way, or anything like that. Right then.
We'll wait till you think of a...
So right now we are almost able to move around freely around Sphera.
So much for the final amp.
So if you've been keeping up with your Blitzball, again this is another opportunity where you can then recruit him. I've already recruited him a while back, though I haven't done much blitzballing at present, just purely because I got stuck into the story, and also back when I went to do the tournament that got me the attack wheels, I screwed up a little bit as well, so I got my ass beaten.
May I help you? Thank you.
So right now what we need to do is we need to go find Yuna and have a quick chat with her. And then hopefully that should trigger the next cutscene, which will then give us our freedom.
I'm no good. At all.
What are you talking about?
All this time I've been thinking about how to defeat sin. But beyond the teachings of Yevon, I know nothing. I'm sorry.
Yuna, no apologies.
But...
Apology is running. Yuna never run away.
Thank you, Kamari.
So, Kamari, you got any good ideas?
Yevon's teachings.
The teachings won't help us fight sin.
No answer in the teachings. Answers lie outside. Must know both sides to find answer.
Both sides.
Micah knows much. Find him. Make him talk.
That's it! Kamari, you rock!
Right then. So now we'll head back to the bridge.
Hey guys, I just had a great idea.
It was my idea. Let me tell them.
It's like this, yeah?
I just thought...
The hymn's the key.
Ah!
The hymn?
Sir Jet likes the hymn of the faith, correct?
Yeah?
That's why he was listening to it in Makalania.
Sin, violence incarnate, listening peacefully.
I know it's your old man, and I don't mean no disrespect, but...
No, it's fine. I've gotten used to it.
Let me say it. If we attack Sin head-on, we've little chance of winning. However, if he hears the hymn of the faith, he will become docile.
Yeah, and that's when we make our move. Might be against the rules and all, but who's keeping track, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, it could really work.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Right, so we are now free to roam.
Well, our baby here will take us any...
And we've got three options here. We can either input coordinates, search for coordinates, or use the list. Well, for now we're going to stick to the list. And the first thing we're going to do is go back to Xanacan Ruins. Now you'll also notice this one here says new. That's the high bridge at the Vel even. And that will be our next story destination. However, for now we're going to leave that. And like I said, we're going to go to Xanacan.
Here we go!
And then once we've been to Xanacan, I need to try and work out what order to do things in, because I want to make sure that we're covering everything, but there are certain bits and pieces that are going to be a nightmare to do. That's weird, there should have been a teleport pad here somewhere. Well, maybe that doesn't pop up till later. Okay, we'll have to run down.
Is this how it ends then?
Who said anything about ending, Oren?
So, how do we end this?
Not used to Oren coming up with such ridiculous dialogue, but then to be honest, I don't normally let his health get this low. Oh my god, how many blooming fights? So, with one of the bits that we're going to be doing shortly, I would really recommend that you start pulling your Jimbo out and building up your compatibility with him a bit.
You're going down!
To increase the chances of Razan Matto, since one of the creatures we're going to be going up against does hit incredibly hard, and our teams are quite literally not going to be able to take this thing on hand to hand. Hello, teleport pad. So we use that to teleport ourselves inside the dome. speed things up. Right then. So now we're able to go after the destruction sphere, and we basically need to grab all the white squares that we accidentally stood on beforehand. And that includes both rooms. So the first 3 are in here. And then we've got one here. Accidentally triggered the lift. We don't want to go back down there. Not right now anyway. That one. That one. And then there is... oh, where is it? That one. Oh, there we go. We've got it. So, if you hadn't noticed, it pretty much played the Hymn of the Faith there for a moment. Well, part of it anyway. So if we make our way back through here, you'll find the destruction sphere. And then we want to make our way back through into the main chamber. And I believe we want to stick it in this one. Is it this one or is it the other one? No, it's the other one. I always get the two muddled up. There we go. That should do it. And with that, we now have our final piece of the puzzle for dealing with getting Animar. Let's see what that gives us. Half MP cost. I've got to admit, that's pretty useful. Right, now that we've dealt with that, we'll make our way out of here. That's interesting. We were supposed to have triggered a cutscene with Donna, but she's not here. And this is because I talked to her a while back on the airship and she quit her pilgrimage. Right then, back onto the airship we go. Right, how do I want to play this? Well, first of all, we're going to have to go to the calm zones in order to start what we want to do. And actually, thinking about it, we are going to have to deal with that first. So yeah, our next destination is the calm zones.
Here we go!
And we're going to want to talk to this nice gentleman here, who will lend us a chocobo so that we can get across to the monster arena. There is a bit of optional content to do with that guy, but right now I really don't have the patience to deal with him. Not at this moment in time. So here we are at the monster arena. So he wants us to go around and round up all the fiends. And there will be rewards in it for us as well along the way. And in addition, any items that we get during our training are ours to keep. Right then. Yep, we'll go ahead and do it. Right then, so first things first, we'll need to buy ourselves a few of these capture weapons. And as for me, I usually go with Walkers, Tiluses and Orans, because they're our 3 heaviest hitters. Right then. Yes, I've got my spear grids to do as well. Let me just quickly do that as well while I'm at it. There's Hastiger. That was one of the things that slowed me down in that fight against Lady Unalesca. Right, I think that takes care of everybody's sphere grids. But I'll just quickly use the save point as well. Right then, so what we now need to do is we need to go around the Calm Lands and catch all the different fiends. But before I do that, I am just going to go and grab some chests that I missed, which should be, there they are. Oh, there's one of them anyway. 10,000 gil, and there's the other one with 5,000 gil. Right then. So I'm going to ditch the chocobo from here, and we're going to basically work our way from here across the Calmlands, because different fiends will spawn at different parts of the Calmland depending on where you are. So I believe it's further across to this side you are, the weaker the fiends, and further across to the other side you are, the harder the fiends. So, for instance, let's start a fight here if we can. There we go. So here are the weaker of the fiends. So the Flan, what's it called? I think it's called the Grendel, and I can't remember what the wasp's called. And all we need to do is basically just attack them as we normally would, but making sure that we've got our capture weapons handy. And you'll be able to catch up to 10 of each fiend, which you will need to do eventually.
Farewell. That's how it's done.
So let's go ahead and work our way across now. What we got this time? Oh, there's the ogre that we needed. Now it is possible to add a few skills onto these capture weapons, which I generally tend to do later on if I can. And some of these skills might consist of break damage limit, things like that, depending on how I feel. And if I can get my hands on the items required.
It's over.
So of everything we've caught so far, right now we are missing the Basilisk, the Chimera Brain and the Mulbra, I believe.
Farewell.
I was rather hoping we'd come across some of the decent fiends out here. So what, I'm going to start running from some of these fights for the time being and try and find the ones we're actually looking for. game's making me look like a liar right now. Oh, here's the chimeras. Let's slow them right down, shall we?
Let's end this
While they
quick.
slow down, we'll speed up. Go, that's one down. And that's the second one down. Right, just going to do a little bit of healing up here because my team is actually quite badly beaten. There we go. Right, where were we? It's going to be the Mulber that's going to be the last one to pop up, isn't it? I can feel it. Oh, there's the Basilisk. Wow. It's almost as if they knew what I was going to do before I knew it myself. Wow, they are not playing nice. Oh, crumbs. Of course they're immune. Okay. Wow! One hit KO. Let's trim this thing's health down a little bit. Oops! I did not mean to do that. Oh well, it doesn't matter, we captured one of them so it's fine. As long as we've got one of them it's fine. So we're now only missing two creatures, that's the Mulbra and the Coral. Which I forgot about earlier. Ah, there's the corals. So now we just need the Mulbra. And the last time we came across a Mulbra, it was down near the shop. So perhaps we might be worth running down towards the shop.
See ya!
So let's head down towards the shop and see if we can find ourselves a Molotov. Okay, that's the way you want to play it. I was going to flee from that fight, but being as they decided to wallop me so hard, I thought I'd repay the favour. So last time we came across our Mulder around here, I'm hoping to do so again. Hey, there we go. Right, let's have a unit come out and just trim its health down for us. Many of you will know that the Mulder are infamous throughout most of the Final Fantasy games and are well known for their nasty bad breath. Right, well then, now that we've captured the last of the fiends we needed, we'll make our way back to the battle arena. Wrong character. I'm just going to run from these fights to get through it quickly, I think. Oh god, I'm stuck. Ooh, I did not expect to run into that right in the doorway of the arena. Greetings to whoever's just joined my stream. Unfortunately, you are a little bit late and I am going to be wrapping things up very shortly. So at the moment we won't be able to open that chest just yet. We just got our prize. Yeah, we'll take a look at what we've created. I guarantee we are going to get our asses handed to us. Now this creature here... Oh! Oh, hello Fuzzfinger. How's it going, dude? So yeah, this creature here that we're up against now, if you have the bribe ability and you bribe it, I believe it's 200,000 gil, you can get, I believe it's 2 level 4 key spheres a time from him. And obviously if you keep rinsing and repeating that, you'll very quickly round up your level 4 key spheres to clear the grid out. So with this one, I know I'm going to die, but I'm going to just show you just how strong he is and his fearsome might. Okay, understatement. Bless you. I'm surprised your mind turned to mush a long time ago with the amount of video editing you do. So as you can see, we got our asses handed to us pretty quick there. Right. Now, do I continue or do I call it quits? You know what? I think I'm going to start the next bit that I was planning to do. But I'm only going to do half of it just to keep you guys guessing. See if you can figure out what I'm up to. So, we're going to board the airship. First place we are going to go to is the Mayhem High Road. And we are going to the Mayhem High Road to obtain our first of the fiends that we need to go after. So let's make our way out of here. We're going to want the, I believe it's the south side. We're going to try that first, see what happens. And we only need to capture 4 of the following creatures that we're going after. So let's see if we can get the one that we need. Well, that's not it, but we'll capture them anyway. Just because we haven't got them yet.
Farewell. That's how it's done.
Right, let's try that again, shall we? See if we can get what we're after. This may take a few attempts. There it is. That's the one we wanted. So let's just clear the rest of these out a minute. So the one that we actually wanted was the floating ice. We'll go ahead and capture that now.
Enough. No time to waste. Let's go.
Next we're going to make our way to the Thunder Plains to go and obtain our second creature. Although actually I've just realised I've only caught one of those things, so we are actually going to need to capture 3 more. So I'll go and do that now quickly before I leave. Getting myself muddled up now. What's going on? Oof. There was a time that combination would scare me, but not anymore. Now our team's nice and strong, it won't do anything to us. There's the infamous bombs. Again, also known throughout all of Final Fantasy.
That's how it's done.
There we go, there's number 2.
Farewell.
So we need 2 more of those floating eyes, then we can move on to the Thunder Plains. And also, while I'm in the Thunder Plains, I might just show you guys another optional thing to do while we're there. And believe me, it's one of the most annoying things in the game to do. But if you can successfully do it, you'll get one of the trophies for it, and you will also get part of one of the celestial weapons. But it is an absolute nightmare. Oh, perfect. Both flyers in one. That speeds things up for us. Right then, with that done, we'll make our way to the Thunder Plains. And there is a reason why I'm trying to create this specific creature first. And believe me, it's going to be useful. Unfortunately, this particular quest we're going on is going to take us into one of the areas in which I was trying to avoid. Yes, I have played the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. I got as far as the Scorpion boss. I was playing on the normal difficulty, and I think I got him to about half health left, and then he quite literally floored me. I couldn't believe how strong he was compared to the original version of him in the original game. They've really buffed him up. Certainly took me by surprise, I'll give it that.
Here we go!
I might try it again on a lower difficulty actually and see what happens. Yeah, he is a lot stronger, Fuzz. I mean, how well did you do against him? I mean, were you able to beat him, or did he floor you as well? Let's go down to customize here. So Fuzzfinger says start with the classic mode, and then once you get used to it, move to easy, and then back to normal with the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. And I've got to say, I think he's right. Okay, perhaps I won't be able to show you guys that just yet. It seems I don't have what I needed. That's a bit of an annoyance. I was going to show you guys how to do the lightning dodge, but I don't have no encounters yet. And I can't remember which item I need to put it on weapon, so I will have to postpone doing that one for now. I don't think any of these are the ones they're after. No, they are not.
Farewell.
But we will capture them anyway.
That's how it's done.
Well, there's one. So we're going to need, once again, 4 of these guys, the Buer.
Farewell. No time to waste. Let's go.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. Just up here on the right hand side is one of the jet spheres. We might as well grab that while we're here. Yep, we'll take a look.
Hey, hold it steady!
Why am I doing this? What do you see there, my lord?
Oh, I was just thinking. This is important! No fooling around! You're gonna spoil it! Whoa!
Are you alright? Now there's a scene for posterity.
Yeah.
And we get our 3rd limit break, which is the Banishing Blade. And I've got to say, Jet does make me laugh. Especially in the video that you find near the Moonflow where he tries to kick the shoop off. That's 2 down, 2 to go.
Take that!
I'm going to stay close to the save point, I think. Oh, there's number 3. Getting through these quite quickly, I think. Getting a flyer. And that just needs the elemental.
Farewell.
Which does take more than one hit,
No time to
unfortunately,
waste.
because they're
Let's
resilient
go.
to physical. That's number 4.
Yeah!
So we have 3 more creatures to go after. The next one is in Macalania. Rather than run all the way through Macalania to get to where we need to go, we're going to use the airship and cheat. Because otherwise we'll have to run all the way across the Thunder Plains as well. So I'm a bit short on time now.
Here we go!
Cut a few corners here. So you want Lake Macalania in the list. And this will take you to where we dealt with the Albeds. Just before we hit the Macalania Temple. And I must stress this now, do not go towards Macalania Temple right now. I repeat, do not go towards the temple. For the sheer fact of, if you do, you will come face to face with Dark Shiva. And at this point, we are nowhere near ready to deal with her. So stay away from the temple for the time being. Well, unless of course you wish to end it all in a most painful manner. There's the first one we needed. So we're looking for the evil eyes here, which is the one we've just taken out.
Farewell.
Blimey, we've been going for an hour and 22 minutes already. Where has the time gone?
Farewell. No time to waste. Let's go.
Wow, these flyers don't want to pop up, do they? They keep giving us the plans and stuff. We're going to start running for some of these fights, I think. Because I don't want to bore everybody. Oh, there we go, there's another one. How many have we actually caught now? Is it 2? I think it is, isn't it? So we need one more. There we go, there's the last one. Ooh, we missed. Okay, so our next specimen or fiend that we're after is the Ahriman, I believe it's pronounced, and he can be found in the Gegazet cave. However, I found that he tends to spawn more on the road into Zanakin's inner chambers, so I'm thinking let's try going to Zanakin first and see how many pop up there.
Yeah! Here we go!
Because I wasn't getting that many of them spawning in the cave where they're actually supposed to be. But I was getting quite a few of them pop up here earlier. There we go, there's our first one. Missed. Just going to armor break this jewel horn so that we can actually deal with it. These two can also be found in the Cavern of Stolen Faith as well for some unknown reason, I don't know why. There we go, it's that one that way.
Farewell.
So we need 3 more. And then after that we have 1 more to go after. However, I will be telling you guys where the last one is. And I'm going to leave you guys to do that for a little bit of off-screen homework, shall I say, for the next stream. So unfortunately I do have work coming up in a bit and I haven't really got time to be trying to find this last one at the moment, because where it's located there are a lot of different fiends and it could take some substantial amount of time to get the correct one to pop up. I am on a moment. I'm actually on quite a small shift today, if I'm honest, Fuzz. I'm on a 4:45 till 7:30, so not too bad. This one's really messing me up. That's alright, it's only a small shift anyway, Fuzz, so I won't need a break. Nice. But yes, you are right, it probably will go quite quickly. Speaking of which, I do apologise for not popping into many of your streams of late. Work has had me quite a bit, so I've had to unfortunately miss quite a lot of your Final Fantasy IX streams, which I can't say as I'm very happy about, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Yeah, pretty much. Right, let's pull out Walker a moment. So, just a quick note here. You'll notice that the ogre's got his hands up right now. This is something I should have probably told you guys about a while back, but it slipped my mind. When the ogre's got his hands up like that, it means that no matter what attack you use, he will counter it. In fact, let me just demonstrate. Although Yuna may very well one-hit it. No, never mind. Yuna's one-hit it. Forget it. Yuna's just gone and ruined that little demonstration. Ooh.
Farewell.
That's 2 down, 2 to go. Yeah, Yuna is a bit overpowered. Right, so for this one we need to access Borum because we need to mental break this one. That should allow us to do a bit more damage. Or not. Well, let's have Lulu come out instead then, since the Dark Fang just decided to rob us of all our MP. Get a video uploaded and no worries, Fuzz. I know what it's like to have really low internet. I once upon a time had really bad internet. I could barely get 2 megabytes of download speed and it was absolutely horrendous. But now I'm with Virgin and I get quite a bit more download and upload speed, so yeah, I'm no stranger to crappy internet. But you have a good one, mate, and thank you very much for stopping by. Yeah, catch you soon, mate. I hate it when they do that. Should point out the quickest way to deal with those Dark Fangs is Holy. Unfortunately, I have yet to unlock that. Gonna have to borrow Riku's Kiraga for a moment since Yuna's MP just got instantly wiped by that Dark Fang. I think if I come across another one of those, I'm just going to run for now. How many of these have we killed now? I think this is the last one we needed, isn't it? I hope it is anyway. What I might do is just try and... There we go. I've caught it. I think what I'll do now is I'm going to run from this dual one before it messes me up like the last one did. I've got what I needed. Let's get out of it. Well, I think I got 4 of them. Lost count a little bit, unfortunately, but I'm pretty certain I got 4 of them. So with that, we'll head back to the airship, and I will tell you the destination. Well, show you where the destination is as well, because we actually need to locate it on the map. And that will let me set you up with your off-screen homework, shall I say. So we're looking for a place that's roughly around somewhere around here maybe? Where is it? There it is. The Omega Ruins. Now we're not actually going to be tackling the Omega Ruins properly just yet, but unfortunately we are required to go there to get the last piece of the puzzle. And the creature you are looking for is the Floating Death. Also can be found inside Sin if you progress the story. But for now I'd recommend just sticking with Omega Dungeon. But if you're going to go into the Omega Dungeon to complete this little quest that I'm setting you guys, then I do recommend that you go in with a bit of Stone Proof, because there are Demoth in there that will use Stone Breath and instantly turn all 3 characters into stone. Also, I do recommend making sure one character's got Provoke. So if you come up against a Mulbra, you can use Provoke on him, and that will stop him from using the Bad Breath attack, which will allow you to then combat the Great Mulbras a bit easier in there. Well, failing that, make sure you've got plenty of remedies as well, and hope to God that you get lucky enough to be able to get yourself out of it. But right, I will make sure that I've caught this last piece of the puzzle by the time I do my next stream. And then next stream we will continue the quest basically. We'll go and fight the creature in which we're trying to create. So also, another little bit of homework for you guys. Start using Yojimbo a bit as well. Start building up your compatibility with him and increase your chances of a Zanmato, because the more you use him, the more likely he is to do a Zanmato, and at lower pricing as well, so you won't have to keep spending all your money. But right, gonna call it quits now then, and I will catch you all next time. Thank you all very much for supporting my channel and stopping by, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye for now.